So we're adding that move.
So Mr. Taguchi will move from
Yeah. Okay.
after your announcement.
Hmm.
He will move.
The honor prize has been awarded to Ms. Fathia Fairuza from the College of Asia Pacific Studies. Ms. Fathia Fairuza, please come up to the stage.
今回学部代表として栄誉賞を受けますのはアジア太平洋学部ファティア・ファイルザさんです。ファティア・ファイルザさん、ご登壇ください。
あなたは立命館アジア太平洋大学の学生として成果及び成果体のassessmentにおいて顕著な成果をおられました。学生生活を通して付き合った式と経験を種に砲弾や火事や大西洋式とでとさらなる発展に大きいコンテンツを期待し、ここにアンバーまさしく制度生活安保部部制度果たし制御等を提供したです。そして視察します。2022年4月4月成人周年7月20日、これは
日がおかしいですよね。あ、間違えてます。これ7月になってます。2022年4月20日でいい？
これ
7月20日で
選考が行われた日が
そうだ、はい、
大丈夫です。
はい、
はい、
大丈夫です。はい、おめでとう。おめでとう。
We will now hear from the graduate, Ms. Fathia Fairuza from the undergraduate school, will share her reflections with us.
卒業生代表としてファティア・ファイルザさんがご挨拶いたします。
Good afternoon, everyone. Greetings to President Deguchi Haruaki, Dean, faculty, and staff, and to the class of 2022. Congratulations! We did it. We did it despite the COVID-19 pandemic in the middle of our studies, and for all of our efforts and dedications throughout the last 4 years. Let's give a big round of applause to all of us. It is an absolute honor to stand here today as the recipients of the Ando Momofuku Honors Prize and become the valedictorian of the graduating class of fall 2022. It is not without the generosity of Ritsumeikan Asia Pacific University for welcoming me, a small town girl, to have the opportunity to grow myself at this diverse environment. I also would like to express my biggest gratitude to the late Dr. Ando Momofuku and Nissin Food Holdings for providing me a great amount of support shown to me. Freedom, peace, and humanity. I cannot think of any better place I could learn it all but here. I remember the first day of orientations. Everywhere I walk by, I hear conversations of different languages in every corner, as I was overwhelmed by meeting so many new friends from around the world. But it was not overwhelming enough for my curiosity to international mutual understanding. As an international student, what was the earliest struggle do you remember? Of course, it's the Japanese foundation class. Learning new grammars and doing zillions of vocabulary and kanji homework every single day was quite hurtful. But we finally make it to speak Japan-English nowadays. Minna, otsukare-sama deshita. Growing up in a small town in Indonesia, where opportunities for higher education and global exposure is still lacking, and speaking from my own experience, APU really is a place to shape your world. Studying at APU helped me realize my ikigai in tackling that issue, which is to become an advocate for the right to education. Because I believe that everyone has equal rights to education, despite their socioeconomic backgrounds. And that is why I established my own organizations in 2020, called Shape Your Life Indonesia. I'm very grateful that my organization has received one-year period funding by APU, as we were chosen as Project B recipient in 2021. If I could share one last thing, I could not be here today without the encouragement from my mother, who does not even finish her undergraduate study, that taught me to dream big, because the only limit we have is our own mind. She has raised me from a student in a small town in Indonesia to be the first in family that will pursue a master's degree. And I'm happy to share with all of you that I will be the first APU student to enroll in a Master's in Human Rights program at Columbia University in the city of New York. But I will not stop there. As for my path after APU, I aspire to become human rights activist, fighting for the rights of every child to education at UNICEF, as well as at my own organization, Shape Your Life Indonesia. My ambition is to make all Indonesia's youth, especially those who are underprivileged, to have the rights to quality educations that will make all of us, the generations of tomorrow, a future leader of the Asia Pacific. To my mother and father right there, thank you for the support and trust given to me to leave home ever since I was 17. Making you proud have always been my biggest motivation while earning this degree, and I hope that I make you proud. To all the professors, thank you for your continuous dedications in making our journey at APU successful. Last but not least, to the graduating class of 2022, thank you for being a part of this diverse academic community. I'm very honored to have shared my journey with all of you, the good, the bad, the rejections from scholarships and Baito, and to finishing our thesis together. But it all taught us to be resilient and to stand stronger than we have ever before. Our undergraduate study may end today, but it actually opens a new chapter in life. So believe you can, and you're halfway there. Because when you really want something, the entire universe will conspire in order to help you achieve it. Thank you, APU. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Ms. Fatia Fairuza.
ファティア・ファイルザさん、ありがとうございました。
Next, we would like to invite Ms. Sudanasari Mina Marika from the Graduate School of Asia Pacific Studies Master's Programs to say a few words on behalf of the graduating graduate students. Ms. Sudanasari Mina Marika, please come up to the stage.
続きまして、修了生代表のアジア太平洋研究科博士前期課程ソードゥンサリー・ミンナーさんがご挨拶します。ソードゥンサリー・ミンナーさん、ご登壇ください。
Thank you for the kind introduction. Honorable guests, President Deguchi, professors, faculty members, family and friends, and especially the graduates of September 2022. Welcome to this graduation ceremony at Beacon Plaza. My name is Minna Soudunsari, and I come from Finland. It is my great honor and privilege to stand here before you as the graduate student representative to deliver this speech. On behalf of the graduates, I'd like to thank Ritsumeikan Asia Pacific University and Beppu government for being our foundation and for giving us these multicultural surroundings. Thank you, professors and APU staff, for your continuous support. We graduates have achieved a high degree of academic excellence, which is bound to benefit us from now on. To start with, congratulations to those graduating today. You've done a wonderful job with your research and academic work. During the past few years, our progress has not been straightforward. I'd like to quote Dolly Parton, who said that we cannot direct the wind, but we can adjust the sails. The murky waters of the pandemic were surely challenging to navigate, but we managed to keep our course. 2 years ago, many of us started our studies online with challenging time zone differences. I started mine in Finland and attended lessons at 3 a.m. I quickly started to see midnight snacks and breakfast as the same meal. We felt lost when the pandemic impacted both our academic goals and free time. But when the doubt was overbearing, we felt a warm support from our peers, especially through online chat groups. We shared our worries, tackled deadlines, discussed assignments, and of course, posted memes. And we absolutely aced the long-distance group presentations. Sometimes our hindrances were due to the new online environment, and sometimes something deeper, not easily expressed in online classroom settings. Some classmates happily declared their well-deserved internships, while some found part-time jobs that matched with their busy schedules. And we found time to celebrate together. Because my hometown has a population of only a few thousand people, I am a true countryside girl. In my eyes, Beppu is a big city that has everything. Rich nature, hot springs, various shopping options, karaoke, delicious restaurants, and most of all, kind-hearted people. We enjoyed Beppu City's unforgettable events and festivals, as well as the fireworks over the beautiful city landscape. Our lovely memories of APU's extracurricular activities were happily shared through social media. Personally, I recall my first attempt at a traditional Japanese instrument, shamisen, and the events where I could wear yukata. If I think back, there were tons of these sparkles of delight scattered all around. When first applying to APU, we had our personal goals. Perhaps you felt that during your studies, the path to your goal was sliced in half and tied into a bow. If choosing the next step feels tricky, Give yourself a breather, but do not fall into a prolonged hesitation. I am a decade older than most of my classmates, and I know how it feels to lose an opportunity due to hesitation. Choosing to do even the smallest thing is better than doing nothing. Remember, you adapted your studies to fit a global pandemic. Thus, you do have the skills to adapt again if the future throws you adrift. We could not have done this alone. We received tremendous help from the APU management and staff, and the professors who shared their expertise in their respective fields. I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you to my research supervisor, Professor Shinji Kojima, and on behalf of my fellow graduates, I want to thank their research supervisors as well. And let's not forget our family and friends who believed in us and surrounded us with safe familiarity when we were out in the unknown. Fellow graduates, once again, congratulations. Keep in touch with the friends that you have made at APU, and good luck with whatever you're up to. We have not found our limits yet. Thank you. Kiitos. ありがとうございます。
Thank you, Ms. Sodunasari Minna Marika.
ソーデンサーリー皆さん、ありがとうございました。
The names of honored graduating students who have been recognized for an outstanding undergraduate thesis, master's thesis, or doctoral dissertation, and those with the highest GPAs have been displayed on the monitor. You can also see the names of students graduating as part of Beta Gamma Sigma, the honors program for global citizenship, and IR honors program on the monitor. Their names can also be found on the special page for graduates on APU's website. Certificates will be awarded to these honorees together with their degrees. Congratulations to these outstanding students.
続きまして各種表彰者を紹介いたします。現在ご覧いただいているモニターに学部学生、大学院生の優秀論文表彰者の氏名並びに学部学生で通算の GPA が上位である成績優秀者、またベータ・ガンマ・シグマ卒業メンバー、HPGC オーナーズプログラム修了者、IR オナーズプログラム修了者について掲載しております。本学の卒業式特設ページでも掲載しておりますのでご覧ください。おめでとうございます。
This concludes the September 2022 Ritsumeikan Asia Pacific University graduation ceremony. Thank you.
以上をもちまして2022年9月立命館アジア太平洋大学学位授与式を終了いたします。ありがとうございました。
Now we will give you some information about the degree conferral, introduce the Alumni Association, and hold the cap toss. Please wait for a moment.
これより学位期授与に関する説明を行い、その後交流会の紹介、そして卒業生全員によるキャップトスを行います。もうしばらくお待ちください。
はい、でこれで暗くなります。はい、暗くなって皆さんが出ていくんですけど、その時にもう出てってください。
Which way do we go? Off this way. Come down, and then we go off this way. Shall we go? Are we go? My only question is about the, when some people are giving a speech, it says we should go off stage. So we're just going to go over here? Is that right? Okay, and then come back. Okay. Other than that, I don't have any questions. Should we keep this tonight or? Okay, and then we'll be here tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Nice clothes. Okay.
出てくるタイミングなんですけれども、一番最初に
動画が流れますんで、
はい、
流れてる時にも入って、僕がキュー出します。
じゃあもうここで待機していて、そこから教えていただいたタイミングで出てくるんですね。わかりました。ライトが明るくなって。When we
okay, okay.
で明るくなってパフォーマンスの紹介をしてもう一回下がるんですかね。パフォーマンスの間に。
So Yunoki-san, after the very end, we go down this way. Should we sit down somewhere here, or it doesn't matter? We can stand over there. I can ask you tomorrow. わかった？私たちが終わったらもうここで降りて、それからどこかに座りましょうか。それとも
全部終わってからですね。
だから終わった。
MC after MC finish.
Yeah, we can go.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yes.
So we can relax in the room because I want to take photos with my students and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Thank you.
ごめんなさい、あと6ページなんですけれども、農家の役職者についてはステージのスクリーンでのご紹介させていただきますと なりましたら、映像が3枚、役職者の中に流れるんですが、その後にこっち側のブロックを動画で出します。で、この広い家が出て、で上手側のブロックを出して、それで動画は消えますので、その後に喋ってください。
いや、どうぞ。
6ページの
ご着席ください。
ご着席くださいの間ですね。
ご着席くださいの前、最後を言うタイミングが上手側の。
しますよね。はい。ここがご着席ください。そうです。3枚映ってっていうところ。そうです。
で向こう側の
3枚映った後、役職者の人が映すんですよね。
映します。
3枚映って
全員映ってから
下手側へ行って、広い家になって、で上手側のブロックショットして、その後に
ご着席ください。
ご着席ください。
だからここから
基本的にこの動画っていうかライブの映像がなくなったら言っていただければ全然大丈夫です。
喋り出し。I will tell you that.
What's that? And what's she saying?
Executive members, please rise. And the list of executive members will appear.
Here on the
and
screen.
After that, the appearance.
Right.
Appearance of their faces will.
They're going to be camera. They're going
Yeah,
to
the
be
camera will move
videotaped.
影もいく。
After that,
もう一本。
please.
I watch you.
Yeah, yes, I will. Yeah, I will tell you.
Okay, don't fall asleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I will. Yeah.
Excuse me.
10時半にもう一回場所を、ここから入ってもいいですか？
そうです。10時半に地下のマニュアルがあれだな。ここそうですね。OK。こちらにお越しいただければ。はい。
We should come here at 10:30.
トム先生 knows the room.
Oh, do you want to go there now? I can show it to you. Okay.